You are now listening to The Adult Conversation with Candy, Sunshine, Just Drew, and Unrestricted D. So put the kiddies to bed, grab your partners for some adult talk and play.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Adult Conversation. I'm Candy.
I'm Just Drew.
I'm Sunshine Aces.
And I'm Unrestricted D.
And we are here for another week of Adult Conversation. Adult Conversation is an online radio show where we get together every Tuesday from, I guess, 5 to 7.
Yeah, 5 to 7.
To talk about love, romance,
Fucking.
finances,
Fucking.
mental health,
Fucking.
Lord.
BDSM,
Distinct.
orgies, fantasies.
And we also talk about our skip day pool party.
Skip day.
So that will be this Friday. If you haven't gotten your tickets, we still have a few on sale. But it's going to be another epic adventure for us.
I'm gonna tell you something. You know what? You know what always. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I just
Go ahead.
circumvent shit. But you know what always amazes me
What?
since year one, and this our third year. Since year one, it never fails. After the party, people always, when I run into them, they be like, "Man, I seen y'all was having fun like shit. I should have came." I said, "Well, there's always next year."
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I think this year gonna be turn too.
I know. It definitely is. And we got more land. I think the pool is actually bigger, right? I
Yeah.
haven't written up on it, so
I mean,
You haven't written it?
no, I haven't written the pool yet.
the pool
Oh.
nice as shit. The pool
Okay.
nice as shit. You know what I mean? We got the pool house. We got different sections that are motherfucking this rip. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We gonna have the grill jumping. The grill gonna be jumping. You know what I'm talking about? And
You fired.
what else? What else
You
is
know
going
how,
on?
like
for
when you
Skip
drop stuff at at a restaurant, you fired.
Day? Yeah. You fired.
Say that again.
What else? What else we got going on for Skip Day? Like we got vendors.
We have vendors.
Got a couple of vendors.
We have
know what I mean?
some competitions going on.
What
Yeah.
kind of turkey?
No, I think one is a sexiest bathing suit for the ladies. And
Oh,
then,
that's nice.
And then sexiest speedos for the guys. Is that wrong? I don't know. If that's right.
Good luck with that.
Trunks? Are they trunks?
I'm telling you right
Are
now.
they Speedos
Oh,
or trunks?
D.
They have
I mean,
stuff
it's a pool party.
It was
in-
Trunks.
Oh, okay.
You hear D?
I'm here.
All right, so you on my side on this one, right? And what I'm getting ready to say. Just go ahead and agree with me, man.
Ain't
I
never
was
on your
about to.
side.
You didn't let me finish.
Okay, my bad. You on my side, right?
I'm on your side.
Okay. Let me say this unequivocally. If you rocking Speedos, please stay the fuck away from me.
Don't say that. I like men in Speedos.
That's it,
Don't
yeah.
knock my
What if
don't
it's a
knock
woman
my
in
good
speedos?
time.
If you rocking Speedos, and you know the fuck we talking about, we're gonna try to spin that
It ain't
shit.
the gym. I mean, I like them in the gym, actually.
What?
Man, Speedos
In
only
the
good
gym?
for swim meets.
Hey,
I can see.
I better not ever catch a guy.
Yeah,
in
what an
Speedos.
easy way to know what you're working with if you got on
Exactly.
Speedos.
Gray, or at least wear some. Do they have gray swim trunks?
Leave some shit to the imagination.
If there
Damn.
are gray swim trunks, not me, but the other ladies would appreciate it if you wore them to the skip day pool party.
Oh,
'Cause-
yeah?
yeah, definitely.
I wish it
later.
was a naked party. Ooh, that'd be fun. So
Hey,
it
man,
was
you
hot.
know.
That's another date. That's in August.
Yes, thank goodness. True shit.
That's
Thank
the
you,
August
Candy.
party.
You
This
just
one is
got me all super excited.
This one is this is I don't even this is not even swinger adjacent. This is swinger, not the same.
Yeah, I got
this is vanilla.
Can it be swinger
parallel.
adjacent?
No, this is vanilla
Oh.
parallel.
Yeah, this vanilla parallel. Yeah.
Straight vanilla with the vanilla
Clearly
sauce.
vanilla.
Yeah.
And but you
I'm
never
excited.
know. But like with anything that we are involved in, you never know what the fuck is gonna happen.
Yeah, but again, what happens there stays there.
Absolutely.
So we can't predict the future, but we do know a bunch of craziness is going to happen.
Remember last year when I had my live going, and somebody unrestricted, I ain't gonna say who unrestricted, said, "Man, hey Drew, nah, it wasn't unrestricted. My bad beef. It was our gracious host." Our turned up host was like, "Man, how the fuck you gonna be going live and motherfuckers, man, supposed to be sick at home?"
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Though. Well, I went live too. Actually, I got when the last year's video I did, came up, and shout out to Dante because he posted it for a couple times for us as
I
well.
saw.
That was hot. But of course, I'm calling unrestricted. He like, you live? You live? I was like, and he started dancing. So I was watching it on the way up here. I was watching the road too, but then I was watching the video too.
Lord
It was-
Jesus, you probably was not watching the room.
No, I was watching both. I got here in one piece, so it was cool though. It got me all excited about it.
And somebody
So.
twerked a little something in that
Yeah,
video,
yeah,
too.
yeah.
I posted a twerk video too.
That was what's
when
up.
she was twerking.
Yeah,
And
I
she-
think you started it, maybe. Yeah, I think you
Maybe
posted
I-
it.
Posted. I was about to say.
Yeah,
'cause
and then I
twerking, you
shared
knew
it.
That wasn't
'cause,
me.
Look, I said, well, damn, we some posting.
I only
mofos.
posted inside in there.
I don't. I just post it.
I don't post it.
I
everywhere
post it
else.
everywhere. I'm a poster. I'm a responder and a poster. Yeah.
Oh, true. True.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna start with you, Drew. How was your weekend?
My weekend was alright. Like, I thought I was gonna get up to New Jersey, but other things happened. I wasn't able to get up that way, and so. But I ended up getting a call about 9 in the morning. Motherfucker asked me, "Say, Drew, what you doing?" I said, "Man, I ain't doing shit. I'm playing my Xbox." Kind of mad because I ain't in Jersey, but, trying to see some naked people, and
Jesus.
they was like, "Man, come on and ride with me." So I was like, "All right, cool." Like, but grab your trunks though. What? Grab my trunks. Boom. I ends my black ass up in Water Country, USA.
Ooh.
Right? Now, under normal circle, 10 years ago, this shit would have been the straight boss. However, I'm kind of old now.
You don't have that body no more.
It ain't about the body that I got. It's about how this motherfucker feel when certain shit happen. So, and I'm acting young and I'm hopping on all these motherfucking water slides and shit, and I get on this motherfucker called the drop, right? I don't know why I did it, because people was like, you ain't gonna get on. Cool. I get on the motherfucker.
You didn't slide through the rail?
What you mean?
Like, you're not too skinny that you slid through the rail?
It ain't no rail.
Oh, okay.
You in a tube,
Okay.
right? But I drowned twice on the ride before I got to the bottom. I died when they put me in. First you in the joint like this, is like you in a coffin, right? And then all the water and shit started splashing down. I'm like, and then when I went down in the tube, they ain't tell me to hold my nose or to get a nose clip because all the water was going up in my nose, right? So I died while I was waiting for him to drop the floor, and then I died in the tube. But when I woke up, I was out the tube, and I didn't know which way to go, and the girl got mad at me.
You was
she said,
discombobulated.
yeah, she said, "Sir, you supposed to come this way." I say, "Bitch, leave me the fuck alone."
You called her the B word?
I did.
Jesus, I'm going to work on you.
Didn't Sunshine just tell you the word I was
It was
looking for?
discombobulated.
Discombobulated.
Okay.
So, but overall, I had a good time, and I had to soak in some Epsom salts and shit on Sunday because I was
Some
hurt.
Epsom salts.
Yeah, some Epsom salts. I usually say salt, so I did remember it's
That's so
salt.
funny.
Did you,
but,
you meet any nice mamas out there?
Man, they was, hey Slim, I ain't want to be a perv though, right? I ain't want to be a perv, so I just left man, there was some fat joints out there, but they
Did
had
you
them
get
little
on that
kids.
ride that go real fast and then it stop and drop?
Yeah,
And then you be on another level. I don't know what
yeah,
it's
you
called.
talking about
but
the
I
joint that
love-
go up like the wall,
And
it go up like a wall.
it shoot out real fast, and then all of a sudden it stops, and you drop like you
No,
go
no,
to
no,
a
no,
low
no.
level below.
I didn't go to Busch Gardens. I went
Oh.
to the water park.
Oh, the water
Water
country.
country.
Okay, I went
Yeah,
to both.
it's
I'm
water
sorry.
country.
I got you. Right,
But they
I
got
you.
one of the a hybrid
I've been to water
ride.
country, too.
They go up like you going up on the side of a building and
Mhm.
just stop.
And then- yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then when it dropped down, I was kind of like, yeah. But anyway,
Was your stomach still up top?
nah, it fell out.
Okay.
My stomach fell out and was in the bottom of the water.
Lord.
They had to retrieve that.
Sunshine, how was your weekend?
Oh man, my weekend was lit. I went up to New Jersey for International Swingers Day. I don't even know what day I left. I think I left. Did I leave Friday? I think I left Friday.
That was Friday.
Yeah,
That was
I left Friday. Oh, and when I got up there, as usual, I checked in, and then I rode up to Caligula's in New York and partied up there. I had a great time. And then shout out to Missy King. I'll get into that later. And then I went, I came back to Jersey, stayed at the beach all day. I had a blast. Like the beach, the East Coast, excuse me, was fully represented up there. So it was a great time. They have a lot of rules up there now, which kind of threw me for a loop, like no alcohol on the beach. Luckily, I didn't get arrested because we sure enough tried it. And you know how us folks do.
Yeah, I had it in a bottle and in cups.
Well, the dumb thing is they only check coolers. So where was ours? In the cooler. Like, not in the bag, Yeah, just in the bottle. So, yeah, we got busted and had to take it back, kind of, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a great time. It was a good turnout. I mean, there's a lot of groups up there represented. Of course, when they were, like, who you represent, I named all 900 of our companies. So I was like, yeah, we fully represented up here. And then I was with Mocha, but then I went and did some work for Pleasure Palace. They had a nice event. Mocha had a nice event. It was good. I was exhausted, though. I'm old. I'm getting old. Yeah, that party like a rock star all weekend. Shit, Saturday night, I was like, "What time is it?" Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had to go. I went to bed pretty early, but yeah. It was
So many hours of sleep you get this weekend?
on altogether. Yeah, I died like Sunday, and then I reincarnated Monday morning. I probably got a good 6 solid hours of sleep since Friday, so it was worth it though. I missed y'all though. People always ask about y'all when you're not there. So I'm like, oh, we gonna all be at Skip Day. Yeah,
Definitely.
It's a shameless
You miss
plug,
us. Come on out there.
24/7. Yeah.
I
But
know.
I had this, I'm sorry, no, we need to move on. I had this full beach entourage. So that's the first time in my life, like I really felt like I was surrounded by men's and they were
I
trying to
know
get to
you
know
was
me.
happy.
Yeah.
Did you just say men's?
Men's. Yeah, it was men's all around me. And I was like, I was naked too. So, that's it. That was hot though.
That fits. How was y'all weekend?
I'm restricted. How was your weekend?
Go ahead. You start.
Saturday, I don't know what I did Friday. I'm not even going to try to remember. Saturday, I went for a hike, a 12-mile hike. Oh, sorry. And then Sunday, I went on a hip-hop boat cruise. That was fun.
I saw that. I saw the video.
That one girl, her ass was so fat, I could just see it all the way from the front, like.
From the front of the boat to the back of the
Yes,
boat.
Lord. And I ended up going by myself because one of my friends, she couldn't make it. So it was like a whole group of them. They just took pity on me and was just drinking it up and partying with me the whole
That's what's
Sunday.
up. So how was your hike?
It was cool. It was supposed to have been 12 miles. I did the first 6 miles, and I was going to stop. But then he was like, oh, we only going to do 4 more. So I went ahead and did 4 more, ended up being another 5. So, but at the end, it was nice. But the only part I didn't like about it is it was mostly woods.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that you would see like the mountains a lot of flowers and stuff, but it was just mostly walking through the woods.
So you didn't like reach a peak and then
We did reach a peak, but the part of the peak that they reached, I'm scared of heights.
okay.
So it was just too much for me. I was too scared.
Okay. I didn't yeah. Well, once I got up there I was like, "Oh, this is cool. Can we go back down now?" So
Yeah. It's another one that I might go on this weekend,
Mhm.
but it's along the beach.
okay.
So it's like you're doing a fossil hunt or something like that. So that one might be a little bit more cooler for me.
Okay. Well, if you decide not to do it, I have somewhere you can go get naked. Just let me know.
Okay, I bet you do.
Yeah, always.
I'm
It's
restricted. I'm
As
restricted.
you said, I also was there on a 12-mile hike. I did my hike. It pushed in my body. I actually did it in basketball shoes, which I would never do it again. But I enjoyed the experience. Then Sunday I had kickball. That's about it.
Quiet. Hey, you know what?
Quiet.
Oh wow.
Speaking of hiking, right? I think I got to find out the name of the park. There's a park I want to say is West Virginia, but it might be Virginia. But at
Virginia?
Virginia.
Okay.
But at the peak, you can see Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. It's the only spot on the East Coast where you can see literally see 4 states.
Yeah, actually,
That would be nice.
that would be nice. The actual trail we was on, you can go from Maine to Georgia. You can walk the
I can
actual
see
whole
50 on the map.
That's the Appalachian Trail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My son
Yeah.
did it. He did it, I want to say last year. And he did it for 3 days, though.
Yeah. Which
So.
which parts did he do? Because it's
He
broken up
didn't
into
tell me.
sections. It's a
But
bunch
it's
of
probably
sections.
from somewhere from Virginia, but he said they walked for 3 days on that trail.
Yeah.
Because I tried to get him to go. He's like, no, I just did it last year. I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
We actually ran into an older guy. He said he would be in Maine on September 9th. He
Yeah.
walked. I forgot where he walked from. Georgia. He walked from Georgia.
Did y'all poo on the trail?
I pissed on the trail.
How was that?
Like
for
I
you?
was too scared to go in the woods, so I just peed right
Squatted.
on the trail.
Yeah. I squatted on the side of the street in New York too. So
Yeah. I was like, Butch, turn around, don't look. I'm not looking.
I want to say 3,400 and some odd miles. That's how long the Appalachian Trail was.
I believe you.
I was going to do a fundraiser one time.
To
man.
walk the whole trail?
Mhm.
For
you don't need
months?
to lose no more weight.
I would actually do that though.
I was going to do a fundraiser for substance abuse
Oh, y'all should
Right.
do a fundraiser for us, you and D.
and walk. Start at Vermont.
Do like Forrest and
And-
just collect money for.
Yeah,
Okay.
nah.
Want me to do y'all
but
GoFundMe for
people
you
do
and
it
D?
all the time though. People do it all the time. They raise money by walking the trail, but they do it in stages.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you can sponsor this stage, that stage.
I think y'all should try to do it before Skip Day.
Exactly.
If you start tonight.
Okay.
I don't have no more leave.
Damn sure don't.
I believe that.
Oh, shit.
All
That's
right.
cute.
All right. So as we normally do, we get into.
Oh, I can
Is that what we
hear
do?
you.
Okay, yeah. So we get into tonight's topic, which is relationship secrets. That's right, relationship I'm sounding like relationship secrets. Drew,
Yes, sir.
give us the definition of relationship secrets.
All right. Everybody know I'm the hoodologist, the resident hoodologist of this crew. So I'm gonna give you the urban definition. Something, relationship secret, something you're not supposed to tell anyone, but somehow gets out regardless of who told who. Number 2, information you tell someone when you want it to become public knowledge by morning. And number 3, something you tell one person at a time. I don't know, it's broken up, something to burden a friend with.
Ooh.
All right.
Ouch.
Candy,
Mm-hmm.
what is the other dictionary definition?
All right. Number 1, kept from the knowledge of you, hidden. Number 3, something kept hidden or unexplained, a mystery. Number 4, something kept from knowledge something kept from the knowledge of others or shared only confidentially with a few.
All right, Sunshine.
I would
Which
have to
one-
go with the urban. I know. It's strange, but
So
true.
Urban says something you're not supposed to tell anyone, but somehow it gets out regardless of who you told.
Mm-hmm.
The information you tell someone when you want it to become public knowledge by morning.
Mm-hmm.
And also something you tell to one person at a time. Then also
Something
there
to burden.
something to burden a friend.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the important part.
That is an important part to me.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
So
Because you going to come at me with some shit, and then you don't want me to tell nobody.
all right. So you once again you say Urban.
This time, yeah.
Urban.
Okay, Candy, you are the loser for today.
She's not a loser.
I've
She
been a
just
loser
not
for a
winner.
while. It's all right.
Yeah.
She-
Which one, if you had to pick, which one would you go with?
Dictionary, mine,
Oh, okay. Because it's yours or because it's real?
because I read it.
Okay, so okay, no relevance of importance there. I mean, yeah, just because it's my shit. Yeah, I mean,
I don't
Well,
know.
first of all, how
They
could a
both were
secret-
equally. They both were equally right this
how
time.
right? How could a secret though be something you tell a few people? Then that shit ain't no secret.
It is a secret.
It is a secret.
I don't. Feel
It's a
like
secret
that.
from if I just tell it to Unrestricted and Drew, but I never tell you. We all keeping it a secret from you.
Well, that probably ain't
Y'all
gonna
keep
happen.
secrets from me.
That probably
Yes,
ain't gonna happen.
definitely.
You do? Why?
Let's get into the topic first. Because you ain't
Whoa,
no
I just
punk
got
bitch.
punched in the forehead. Did y'all
Because you
see
ain't
that
no punk
shit?
bitch.
Whoa.
I can
If
say
I
this.
tell you, you might punch somebody in the face.
I can say
Damn.
I can say this right here. Somebody was trying to tell me something one time, and they said, "But look, Drew, you can't tell nobody." I said, "Listen,
Don't
understand-
tell me. Don't tell
understand
me that
something.
shit.
I tell Sunshine every motherfucking thing. We gonna talk about this shit. We gonna talk about your funky ass and the shit you doing.
Well, how about you tell somebody something and then you tell somebody? Somebody tells you something and you tell somebody, and then they hit you and be like, "Thank you for your confidentiality, motherfucker." I already
that would
told
be wild.
15 people because you didn't tell me not to tell. That should be your first statement,
So is that a
We gonna-
cause?
huh?
Not to tell nobody. This stays between
Oh no, you
us?
gotta say it.
Oh, you gotta say
it.
it.
If
You
you,
gotta
don't
put that
say it,
disclaimer out
no
there.
holds bar.
Yeah.
Because probably depending on the magnitude of the secret, shit,
Especially if you're a
Exactly.
savage.
I'd be like, oh shit.
First
I
of
have like
all-
27 people to tell.
I do my best to try to keep people's secrets, but I really don't want to know.
Right, then they put you in a. They burden.
They
you with
put
the
they
secret.
burden me with their secrets, and then depending on who the secret is
Bless you.
against, I'm sorry, I know we're getting into the topic, which we need to wait a few minutes for, but you burden me with your secret, and then if your secret is against another friend of mine, now I'm feeling like I'm in
In
the
a
middle
bad
of some
position.
bullshit.
You
what
do
I
know
don't.
you just went with Urban though.
I said I go with both.
Yeah, okay.
I said I go with both. They
Okay.
both right.
Yeah, they are. I agree.
All right.
All right.
It's time for Just Drew's Useless Facts. They might be useless to you, but they are important to somebody. Remember, if you have a useless fact you want Drew to read, email it to justdrew@adultconversation.com.
Y'all know what the fuck time it is. It's time for Just Drew's Useless Motherfucking Facts. And in case you just getting hip to adult conversation and Just Drew's Useless Facts, I'm going to get to you like this. Most times when I get the topic for the show, I go on Google, but I only use Google. Why?
Because it's true.
Because it's true. I don't trust none of that other shit, and I ain't even going to say their names today.
I was gonna say because it's free.
Oh, yeah, it's free too. Yeah, that too. That too. So I only go on Google and I use Google. I research the topic and I pull down some facts. Today, let me tell you something. I thought this was going to be a struggle to find some facts around relationship secrets. Hell to the hell nah. Hey, y'all, I got some good ones. I'm going to give y'all, can I do 10? Can I do 10?
Go ahead.
I'm going to give y'all 10 secrets that you definitely supposed to keep from your motherfucking partner. Y'all ready for that?
Yeah, I need to write these down.
Yeah,
I
write them
got it
down.
printed. I'll give it to you.
Write them down. Number 1, your sexual history. Listen, man. Yeah, your sexual history.
Lies.
Hey, don't go divulging everything. When the motherfucker, look, ladies, when your man asks you what that box do, just tell him, look, I got a few miles on it. We ain't gonna rehash or go into all that.
Shit, you better tell them you my first.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
First and last.
Hey, look.
Sorry.
Number 2, don't tell them shit about your secret single behavior.
Exactly.
Oh, who the fuck? I got friends to do that though. Cause I'll tell you all my single shit. I don't give a fuck.
We gotta revisit this.
Huh?
Go ahead.
We got to
Keep it
revisit.
going.
Yeah, some of these shits can be topics by the goddamn self. So, your minor relationship doubts. There are times in both new and long-standing relationships when you may find yourself questioning whether or not you want to continue the relationship. Don't tell them motherfuckers that shit. You know what I mean? Keep that shit to your motherfucking self. Number 4. That you wish your partner was more successful. Let's say your partner has a job that they're passionate about, but it doesn't necessarily leave them rolling in dough. Or maybe you can't figure out why they just don't try a little harder to move up the ranks in their current gig. If you share this frustration, your comments will be experienced as unsupportive and hurtful to your partner. So keep that shit to yourself if you think the motherfucker should be a little bit more ambitious.
Ouch.
Number 5, you dislike one of their family members.
True.
Yeah, definitely keep that shit to your motherfucking self.
What if they tell you first that they dislike that family member?
Could be a setup. I think everything is set up. But me personally, I don't give a fuck. The only people I'm not going to tell you I don't like is your mother or your grandmother. I'll never tell you I don't like them two heifers. You know what I mean?
Why they gotta be
Jesus.
heifers, though?
Go
Because
on.
right now. All right, number 6, that you don't like something that they can't change. You hear me? You don't like something they can't change. If it's some shit that you know they can't change, don't tell them you don't like that shit. You know what I mean? Because that's a recipe for disaster. The motherfuckers will start thinking that you about to bounce anyway. Number 7, you think one of their friends is hot.
What if it's a girl?
But only if they want them to join.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I made that mistake before.
I agree.
I made that mistake before, and all I said was, damn, yeah, she is fat as a motherfucker. Boom. Whole argument right there after we left where we was at. Number 8, what you spend your own personal money on. You ain't got to tell them. If it's your personal money, you explain what you spend that shared account on. Don't explain what you spend your personal shit on.
Unless you asking for more money.
Yeah, unless you ask. If you asking for more money, then you're going to have to lie and say, chances are you're going to have to lie and say, man, you need some new sheets from Target, and Target went up.
Not saying this goes against us or anything like that, but should you tell a person what you're getting money for? Do you
Yeah.
feel like
If
you
you
should?
married or dating.
Which aspect was we talking about? Marriage or dating, Drew?
Either way. This in
let's say
a
dating.
committed relationship.
Let's say okay.
If you dating, you don't owe each other shit.
No, but if we're dating or married, if you come and say I spent all my money this week and I need $50,
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
fuck
what do
spend
you
all
need
your money
$50
on?
Like, what you
for?
need $50 for?
Yeah, you ain't been
Yeah.
spending all your money.
I don't agree,
I don't agree with that either.
No,
Now, I'll never
no,
ask.
because first of all, you just blew all your money. So
Yeah.
now you need $50 more. Are you about to take my $50 that I could be using for something like
But how
paying
you
the
know
bills?
he ain't trying to buy you an engagement ring or something?
How you know
Well,
that?
If you're dating.
How you didn't?
No,
how you know
he
he
spent
didn't?
his money on the ring, so now he broke and ain't got no gas money to get to
If
work.
I
to keep
blow all
making
my
payments.
money and I have to ask somebody for more money, I'm be like, hey, I need $50 to buy some food. I'm not gonna lie. First of all,
So
why
you
is it
pretty
even
much want-
secrets?
You want somebody to tell you like you would tell them. Is what you're saying.
Pretty much, yes. I think you should be.
Well, you should say that. You shouldn't say that. You should just say I feel like because I tell people.
I
what
feel
I'm
like
borrowing
if
money
I
from.
tell people why I'm borrowing money, the person who needs to borrow money from me or take money from me should tell me why they need it. Because you may say I need $50 so I can go buy some beer, but I really need this $50 to go pay the daycare. You buying beer is not gonna warrant us paying it. Me giving you $50, but if you say, "Hey, I need $50 so I can pay the light bill," I'm gonna have to sit there and balance light bill or
But let's be
daycare.
realistic. If someone's buying beer, I'm sorry, Drew. If somebody's buying beer and you got to pay the babysitter, we all know you're going to pay the babysitter. And
Exactly.
you're not going to. But if I ask for $50, if you don't have it, you're not going to give it.
You don't know that. You don't.
But-
You don't know
okay.
that.
We'll do this on the chat home. Go ahead, Drew. Sorry.
On the what?
Chat home.
Married life.
Did y'all hear that shit? That shit
Married
funny.
life.
Ha ha
All right.
ha.
Number 9. Anything negative your friends or family say about them. Y'all agree with that?
I agree.
I definitely agree.
Okay. Number 10.
I don't agree with that shit. Like, you know my mother don't like your ass.
Oh no, I gotta go.
If you want to get rid of somebody, that's what you do say that though.
But it might help them improve on what they're doing
Oh,
wrong.
fuck, true.
I actually got 12. Hey, listen. Number 10. You've had better sex,
I would definitely, I'd teach that.
but you don't tell them that you had better sex.
I want to say everybody
Yeah, I
has.
would tell.
Everybody has.
I'd tell them.
I mean, so if it's like we discussing some shit, you know what I mean? It's like, baby, what can I do better? Well, you can suck this dick a little better.
We walked into that shit.
I didn't even say nothing.
Yeah.
That's all right. You
I didn't
you
even.
nodded
I
your
didn't.
head.
No, I did
No,
not.
but you looked at him. You made eye
No, I
contact.
thought he was going to go serious one
You
minute.
made
I thought he was
eye
gonna go
contact.
serious on
Nah,
that.
but
I thought he was
I'm
gonna go
just
serious
saying.
on that one.
But on a serious note, if you're having a discussion about what you can do better sexually, and it's a mutual discussion, like we both talking to say, well, you know what I mean, you could do this a little better, or
Like my ex used
like
to
this.
do.
Right. But the hit, never say no dumb shit, and which is the very it's on here. Never say no dumb shit like, well, my ex used to lick my ass. You understand what I'm saying? I like my ass licked, and
I think it's how the message is given and who the receiver is.
I can agree
I think
with you
it's
there.
all about who you say it to. Because if the person is a pleaser, and this is based on my own personal experience, they may want you. I mean, I've had men who have asked, like, what can I do to please you?
That's different than saying, if you want me to lick your butt, and you say, I want you to lick my butt, then I'm gonna lick it. But if you say, I want you to lick my butt like my ex used to lick my butt, that's automatically the fuck.
Well, what about if he
I still
say?
think it's the giver and the receiver.
What about if he say, well, nothing against you, but my ex did like twirl her tongue around the middle and then
No.
poke it.
Why do you have to bring your ex
Can we
into
not
your
talk about
relationship?
eating ass, though? Can we
I
put it
mean,
in
if
another
y'all brought the
scenario?
ass
No,
part
he
up.
did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
That's not a
you
good
said it.
scenario for
But
me.
y'all
But-
kept it
I
going.
agree with you.
But
Yeah, I
Y'all
don't like
kept it
that
going.
because I don't. That's not something I really.
you
want.
don't. Why do you have to bring your ex into the conversation? Why can't you just say, "Can you twirl your tongue around my dick"?
Exactly, and that's actually on the list. On the list it says, hold on, I'm gonna skip. On the list it says, you like, what you like better about your ex. You know what I mean? So,
Well, I really like the way my ex used to. I don't
Twirl
know.
his tongue around your
twirl his
dick.
tongue,
Lip.
twirl his tongue around your
I'm
clit.
not gonna say it, but
So,
I'm not using the anal words. I can't.
So that's
That shit made my eyes hurt.
yeah.
I bet.
So don't mention the ex. And finally, doing conversation. Like you can't say it because I've had chicks say it to me. We ain't together no more, but I've had chicks say it to me that you weren't initially attracted to them.
That hurts.
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
that's just some mean shit to say.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
mean.
Yeah.
That's just mean.
That's really mean.
attraction.
Telling somebody I didn't used to like you, but I do now.
I didn't think you was attractive. That's not nice.
I used to think you
married
were
one.
ugly, but I got
married one.
used to you.
I married one.
You married
So
somebody you
look.
wasn't attracted to?
We didn't get along. That was unattractive, right? At first.
No.
Physically
No, this is
attractive.
physical looks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
physical
So
looks.
listen. It says attraction often grows after getting to know someone. Offhandedly mentioning that it took some time for you to become attracted to your current partner is not amusing or helpful to them. This information is hurtful and now irrelevant. You are with them now for a reason. So you do not need to share that the attraction eventually grew. Right? Now,
Friendship grew.
yeah, the
not
friendship
attraction.
grew. So check this out. Y'all married now, so we can do this with y'all. So check this shit out. When y'all first met each other, right? Before you said hi to each other or none of that, did you think he was cute?
Thought he was fuckable, maybe.
But you thought it was fuckable, so there was an attraction. Correct? Did you think she was cute?
Yeah, I did.
Exactly. That's not the same.
She came unattractive when I found out
Eh.
something, though.
But actually,
That she-
That I was dating somebody.
yeah. So actually,
Ass.
that riff y'all was going through was probably because y'all motherfuckers wanted each other.
Oh
and had
no,
to do the
it
main
had nothing
thing.
to do with that. It was a whole. Never mind.
Okay, yeah. Anyway,
People do grow on you, though.
So,
I
see,
get
that's why I
that.
say
I
this
mean,
kinda-
someone you might have saw before, and it wasn't that initial
I
attraction.
didn't like bald heads, but it grew on
Yeah,
me.
not physical. You know.
yeah.
But
And-
then you see him again, and maybe you see him in a different light, or you see him doing a different activity, and you're
Around
like,
different
oh
people,
shit,
yeah.
actually, you know.
but he said something. To
He's hot.
A
Like, I didn't
motherfucker
think he
can
was-
become unattractive in a
Oh,
heartbeat.
someone
Yeah.
can make a statement and then be like, you know what? I
Yeah.
really don't like you no more.
And
Exactly.
last but not least,
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were done. You,
Yeah,
said,
we
that.
just about
You
done.
said that at the last one. Just
I
so
know,
you know.
but
Final.
I didn't see this one. Last but not least, you should never tell your partner that you think they should lose weight.
I agree.
That's something you should keep to your motherfucking self. Keep cheating and keep going home.
I mean, I agree with some of it, but I'm into full disclosure. I think, like, if there's feelings that you have that you're not sharing, I'm big on communication. You don't have to necessarily say it as this suggests, but there's ways of saying something. Even like if your partner's gaining weight and you would prefer them to be a certain size, or even if they're losing too much weight and you would prefer them to be a certain size, there's ways to make that shit happen.
And
By
if they
encouragement.
don't want to do it, just leave.
That's true too.
Just leave.
So you say everybody should accept people the way they are?
Pretty much.
So if D decided he wanted to gain 400 pounds, you'd be all right with that?
Did his dick still work?
Probably not. At
Nope.
400.
Then I
'Cause
will
can't
leave.
get to it. Because I can't get to it.
Okay.
Then you leave.
He can't see his feet.
Well.
Good job.
Drew, that was the last one?
Yeah, that was the last one
Was
for
that
real.
the last
And
one?
that
Or the
will
last kinda
conclude
one.
Just Drew's useless motherfucking facts. Thanks for tuning.
All right, we just listened to Drew's Useless Facts, and we will be right back after this music break. But while we on the break, people need to do what, Drew?
Get the app, 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 get the motherfucking app.
All right.
And also go to YouTube, Adult Conversation channel. Like it, subscribe to it, share it.
All right, Sunshine, June 28th is what?
The adult conversation. No, is that the
Jeez.
28th right here?
Yes.
Yes. You know my days run together. Skip day. I posted it like 1,000 times. Candy posted it, D posted it, Drew posted it. We've been talking about it for weeks. So if you miss it, guess what?
Fuck you.
fucked up.
You
Yeah,
fucked up.
sorry.
All right.
96 degrees.
Candy, what is the time and how can people get the ticket?
The time is from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can go to adultconversation.com to get the tickets, so you can hit one of us up.
All right, we'll be back with Adult Conversation live here on RipRadioNetwork.com.
Rip Radio Network.
Word.
So sweet, you give me cavities. Sweet. I don't know why you do this to me. Sugar crush. I can't help the fact that you're so sweet. Divine. And now I have a taste for your cherries. You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. Can't stop crushing till I make you pop. And you're so addictive, I cannot stop. We've been at it for hours, it eats up my time. And it just excites me to know that you're mine. You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. Ooh, can I crush it? You're my candy crush. I can't believe how good you taste to me. You're so good. You're so good. You're so good. I know I keep on coming back just to know if I can eat the pack. And when you do it, girl, you make it so hard. I have to take you to my favorite spot. Ooh, you know I eat it. You're the sweetest piece of candy to me. I want that living. Ooh, girl, I just wanna crush it. You're the one I'm loving, and nothing else can cut it. Ooh, girl, you're the sweetest thing that I have ever tasted. Full of so much flavor. Can't stop crushing till I make you pop. And you're so addictive, I cannot stop. We've been at it for hours, it eats up my time. And it just excites me to know that you're mine. Ooh, I wanna taste ya, can't wait to eat it. Something sweet on my tongue, got to have you every day. Oh my, oh my. Just one look at you, my sugar starts to rise. Let me crack you open like a pinata. Let your sweetness fall on out. Can't wait to taste your starburst. Can't wait another hour. So sweet to me. So sweet to me. So sweet. Girl, your body is so amazing. The way you walk across that floor just drives me crazy. You're 23s and your makeup. When you're walking down the street, I know you got haters. The feeling that I get, I can't explain it. When you walk away, it's like that ass is famous. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, just walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, just walk away, walk away, just walk away, walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away.
All right, this Friday, walk away from your job and come to Adults Conversation
Skip day.
Pool Party, that is.
Yeah.
All right, so if you're just tuning in, tonight's topic is relationship secrets. Once again, it's relationship secrets. Exactly what does that mean? Candy, you picked the topic, so let's go.
Why you pick it anyway? Why you
I
pick
don't
this
know
topic?
why.
You don't know why? Would you
Because
doing some subliminal shit?
running out of stuff to think about, and I was just thinking, what haven't we done on this show before? We done cheating, and if I had to pick out, I always like to pick the topic cheating. So I just figured relationship secrets would be a little more of a deep dive into relationships.
All right,
Right,
so let's kind
right.
of work this out all together. So are we going to say secrets within the relationship, or are we going to say telling people secrets within the relationship? How y'all want to spin this?
I mean, I was looking at it from a point of relationship, like any type of relationship, friendship, dating relationship, just how it affects your relationships when you keeping secrets and having and sharing other people's secrets.
So me personally, I think it's important to keep secrets because, as Drew mentioned earlier in some of his useless facts, some people can't accept or can't take the truth of things.
Yeah. Facts. Facts
For
right
instance,
there.
We sat there and said you should never tell your partner to gain weight.
Mm-mm.
You should never tell your partner they fall underweight. But if you feel like they are doing something against their health or could be against their health, should you not tell them
You should mind your fucking business.
What?
for health wise?
What?
Yeah, because that's just like with smoking, or drinking. Like, I know what's bad for me and what's good for me. Like, I don't need you co-signing.
And on top of that, I think people get in this false delusion that they know what's best for someone else, but they can't see their own stink. Why are people so busy trying to control and fix someone else when they're not even controlling and fixing themselves?
So is that really controlling, fixing, or is
Yes,
that
if
encouraging?
you're so busy trying to encourage somebody about their weight, but as soon as they talk to you about your drinking habits, your cussing, it's an issue. So before you
But
start
don't divert it to another thing.
No,
We're
but-
talking about directly if someone is talking about your weight. You can't counteract. Oh,
it's not counteracting what I'm saying.
You're breathing. You're not supposed to breathe this pollution air. No, we're talking about one subject at a time.
Yes, you're talking about one subject at a time. But while you're on the kick of somebody else's unhealthy habits, make sure you are self-checking too. Don't point out the fact that she's fat and you have unhealthy habits.
I mean,
But okay, go ahead, Drew. Go ahead.
I mean, so I don't think the weight piece is so much of a secret, like keeping a secret. Like I believe if it's some stuff that's changing, right, and that's becoming unattractive, then I think it's your duty to kind of like say something. You know what I mean?
All right, look,
Go ahead, Sasha.
just to be more specific, and because we kind of all over the place. Like, suppose that you went to the doctor and you were diagnosed with cancer,
Okay,
and you really didn't want to tell anybody because you didn't want folks to worry about you.
right,
Like, that's definitely a big secret. Like, and it's terminal. You're gonna die.
right.
Like, do you share that with your partner or do you not? That's the lines I be thinking on. Like,
Okay.
everything we covered is like hurtful shit that your partner's supposed to accept you for who you are.
Well, I think we all heard cases of people getting sick and not want to tell someone, right?
Right.
Because they don't want you to worry about them or treat them
Differently.
different.
Right.
But let's say if you did tell me and you start treating them different, and they take the aspect of you saying what your mind fucking business, I know what's good, what's bad for me, stuff like that.
Is there a question?
No, I'm saying that isn't that kind of like the same thing you were saying though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, to a certain extent. I mean, if you're dying, that affects all the people around you, and especially your spouse or your partner or whatever you want to say. Like, that's going to directly impact their life. So, someone being overweight, you're not directly impacting the other person unless you're eating all the food in the house. So, and if you're sharing and if you're buying your own food to eat, then it's really none of their business.
But like, what time when you say that's not affecting the other person, right?
By someone's weight.
Yeah, then you can't be talking about a romantic relationship.
All you can say is, I'm unhappy with your weight. If you don't lose the weight, I would like to break up.
Or
and leave it at that.
Or how about this? What's going on? What's going on? You know what I mean? What's different? Because I noticed a fluctuation in your weight.
And how much of a fluctuation?
It is something.
He's not
It
giving
does
the secret
matter.
of his feeling. He's
I'm telling you,
how he
this
feels.
is how she's going to respond.
Yeah.
Because did she fluctuate 5 pounds? Did she fluctuate 50 pounds? When are you bringing this
Well,
conversation to
one
her?
thing I can tell you, I
And
can
her
tell-
or him, because we keep assuming it's a her.
right? But one thing I can tell you unequivocally, right?
It is a
Is
her,
that
Rachel.
well, in my case, it's
In
a
his-
her.
Okay.
I hope it's a
So-
her in his case.
so-
Because he said her.
So men won't be able to really gauge, like looking at you saying, "Oh, well, you picked up 10 pounds, you picked up 5 pounds." Y'all can look at a motherfucker and say you picked up 2 pounds. You know what I mean? And just this conditioning. You follow what I'm saying?
If you're, well, I don't have significant others, but if you're my person or you're one of my go-to people, for me, I can only speak for me, and like, I say this shit all the time because I know my weight does fluctuate by like probably anywhere between 5 and 10 pounds, depending how much I'm working out, what I'm eating, what time of year it is. Because I tend to eat less healthy in the summer because I'm ripping and running all the time, so I'm eating on the road a lot. So if I try to I tried to put on a dress this weekend. I couldn't zip the back up. I was like, oh yeah, that shit not working. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I'm too fat to get in this dress. That's going back to the body shaming. I said it though, but the person I'm with, I don't expect them to be like, oh yeah, you're definitely too fucking fat to get in that dress. Like that's just being hurtful and mean.
Okay, so what about if they say, yeah, it's
Do you
kinda
know?
snug?
You know your
Let's just say
job.
if it- just like
I'm gonna
it's-
tell you your
it's
job
kinda
is the
snug.
person rocking with me, whoever you may be. I don't care, friend, man, whatever. Your job is to be like, oh baby, you know you look great. I don't give a fuck what I got on. That's your responsibility because you're supposed to be building with me. You're supposed to be encouraging me, not shutting me down ever.
So
And
is
it's-
that really shutting down though?
Yeah, to me it is. I'm yes, to me.
Okay, but as your friend, as your spouse, as your mate, as whoever it may be, let's just say, goes back to Candy saying one of the shows I want to say was body shaming as far as setting someone up, going out looking like a mess and they want to become a meme.
Well, see, I'm
Okay.
not talking about. I feel you,
Let's
but I'm not
just-
talking about looking a mess. I'm talking about okay. I can use Candy. If me and Candy, okay, the skip day party, I roll in with a bikini and I'm hanging out of it. You know what I'm saying? Or no. Let's go back. I try to put it on and I clearly can't fit it anymore. It's just I can't fit it. It's too small now.
Okay.
So. And I'm like, oh my good, like me and Candy are getting dressed in the same room, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't even fit in this bikini no more. But yet, I don't want her to be like, yeah, because you're too fucking fat. I mean, that's hurtful.
It's like stating the obvious.
Yeah, I know I'm too
Believe
fat or
me,
I'd
the
get in
person that you're telling they're too fat, they
They already
already
know that
know
shit.
that they're too fat.
So I would rather her say, or like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this one, and she's like, well, I know you're gonna look great in that one. Like, encourage me. Don't make me feel.
Let me put it like this: if
fucked
you
up.
did put on something that was completely fucked up, and you're getting ready to walk out there and be like, "Sunshine, do you have another outfit?"
And I'd be okay
That
with
ain't
that.
fucked
But
up.
that's
No,
but
I'm like,
that's
I'm not
the
going
way
to tell her she's too
saying
fat.
it.
I'm going to just say, hey, that outfit doesn't look nice on you.
It
Do
doesn't
you have
compliment
another?
you.
Yeah, it doesn't compliment you.
It's
Do you
ways
have
you can
another
say
outfit?
shit.
I'm not going to say, damn, Sunshine, your stomach is way too fat for that outfit. No, I'm going to just say, Sunshine, do you have another outfit? That one doesn't compliment you.
There's no difference than what Drew just
It's
said.
a
The
huge
same thing what
difference.
y'all said.
It's a huge difference, baby. I'm sorry.
Because it's coming from a male and then it's coming from
No.
another female.
No, because of how it's presented.
Drew just presented the most gentleman-like way.
A man can never tell a woman that her weight is fucked up. It's like taboo. It's a no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We can debate it 1,000 ways,
Right.
but I'm never gonna feel different.
So
We're supposed to build each other. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
And it's the
okay,
same-
when I'm sorry. If I'm going out with a dude and he's not dressed appropriately, right? I'm gonna don't act like
I'm
you know
listening,
that
I'm
shit
listening,
happens
I'm
to me.
listening.
'cause
Oh,
it
I'm
happens
listening.
to
Oh, I'm
me.
listening. Go
And
on.
I literally, I swear, I'm not gonna give names because I don't have permission. But the person would probably be okay. And I'm like, baby, like, do you have something else to wear? Because this type of venue, this is how we need to be dressed. And it's not on purpose. It's typically they just don't know. Because, like, I'm a person, if we going out, if we stepping out and we're representing whatever the hell we're representing, then yeah, I like to be dressed a certain way. Because I know we're going to get a lot of attention.
True. And if I come to you as a woman, your woman, and say, and I have on an outfit and be like, how I look in this outfit, you can say that outfit doesn't look nice on you. The end. Or do you have something else? I don't think that outfit is right for you.
How
you
about
can
that
say
looks
that.
Drew
good?
said earlier and y'all shot him down.
How about that
No.
looks good,
He
but I
said
like you
something-
better
he,
in the red
He
outfit.
brought up the weight too. He didn't just say that outfit's not right. Whatever he said had
Had
something
weight in it.
had
No,
weight
we were
in it.
talking about weight. He didn't ever.
So
say-
we, what we're talking about is keeping secrets. So if I don't have an avenue to say anything to you, right?
You definitely have
It's
an
a secret.
avenue.
No, but I'm
don't
just
tell
saying.
me that I'm fat.
If I don't have an avenue, so what the fuck? Any way you say, let me tell you something. People take things how they take things, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not necessarily how people mean it.
Yep.
Then say what you mean.
Exact. I
He
can't,
just
baby. Is anything going on? Because I noticed your weight has been fluctuating lately for the past few months.
First of all, you
What's
didn't
going
start
on?
the previous sentence with baby.
No, he did. He did. He
Even
did.
if you
missed the
did.
He
baby
did.
part.
He
Even
did.
if I did.
He did.
So in other words, don't say nothing.
You could have just
Drew,
said,
don't say nothing
baby,
right now.
I noticed you seemed a little stressed lately. Is something going on? Why do you have to bring up her weight? Is what I'm asking you. Why?
Because if that's what I
I'm
noticed,
telling
that's
you,
what I'm gonna bring up.
Y'all, what y'all don't understand is y'all thinking from a man point of view.
How was supposed to
Stop
think?
thinking like a man and think like a woman want to hear it. Just like y'all want to do y'all manly things and y'all want to be the man, you want to walk on the outside, you want certain things. Women want certain things. And one of the certain things women don't want is a man talking about her weight.
I mean,
And if you're not clear about it, know your woman first before you even bring it up to her and see if she's comfortable with
Here's
it.
the thing, but then you just encouraging men to lie to women.
I ain't
There it is.
encouraging you to lie.
No, you are. You are. You really are.
no, you encourage.
Y'all-
what
really are.
No.
What you encouraging?
No.
What you encouraging?
No.
Is to hold them secrets.
That's not
No,
a lie.
I did not say
That is
don't
a
lie
lie.
to him.
It's
Because
I ain't noticed no
sensitive.
fucking stress.
what did I say from the beginning? I said if you're unhappy with her weight, leave.
Why it gotta be
end.
that?
The end.
If
Why you
that's the
gotta
only
leave?
thing,
That-
The
it
end,
might be
leave.
some shit going on. Sunshine just said,
Leave.
People get sick and things happen. I was in a relationship one time and they had thyroid problems. Thyroid problems will cause people to gain
Gain
weight.
and lose weight.
I agree.
To gain and lose weight.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
I asked, what's going on? What the fuck is going on? Your shit going up and down. Hey, them jeans was fitting like a motherfucker last week. Now they saggy as shit. What the fuck is going on?
That's not okay. All we're saying, and I'm sorry, but I'm with Candy on this one. And we can chop this up to men and women's perception and how we perceive things that are presented to us. There are certain things that women don't want to hear. And I agree with Candy 1,000% about the weight thing. So leave that shit alone unless it's a true fucking problem. That's all we're saying. If it's a true problem, if your girl gained 300 pounds, she weighed 100 pounds, and now she weighed 400 pounds, she obviously know there's something fucked up going on. But you didn't watch that shit.
Exactly.
Because you didn't watch her eat. You didn't watch what she's been doing.
You done stopped past McDonald's. You done picked up something.
Exactly.
You done brought her 6 bottles of wine. You done brought her alcohol. You
But
done
a
done.
mouth,
You
some mouth
contribute
shit,
to her weight.
That's not your space. Because like I said, seasonal. I'm seasonal. My weight is fucking seasonal. It changes with the seasons. But just because I gain a little bit more weight in the summer, I already fucking know I gain weight because I know what I can get in and what I can't get in. I don't need no dude pointing that shit out to me. Just like if I notice that you get a tummy in the summer because you drinking more beer, or I don't know, your fucking hairline is receding. How many men would like me to roll out and be like, where the fuck is the hair you had last year?
But y'all do
I mean,
that. But y'all
I don't do that.
And all men don't do what you claim
I'm
they
gonna be
do.
like, if I know you gonna go bald because you gonna see that shit used to be at the front of your forehead and now it's in the middle of your head. What the hell do I need to point out the obvious for and fuck your feelings up? That shit's cruel.
But it's not really fucking someone's feelings up. It's
From
not.
your perspective.
from your perspective, baby.
From your perspective.
First, y'all say it depends on how you approach. So let's talk
No.
about relationship secrets.
Keep that shit. Keep
From
your
now
fucking
on,
secrets.
I will
Don't-
keep
don't
You know what?
everything
You so
I-
wrong.
Fellas,
How this is adult
Fellas,
conversation. This is what we do.
Don't you open your motherfucking mouth about nothing. You keep that goddamn secret and you find the best way you can to cheat and stay the fuck
You know
happy
what?
at home.
That's the worst fucking advice I ever heard.
Ain't no different than lying to your mate.
So
lying and not
it's not lying.
being cruel
It's
is not the
definitely not
same
lying.
thing.
Someone's
It's
telling you
not
about your weight.
lying.
Someone's telling you about your hair. Someone
And
telling
do
you
not-
about your skin.
don't-
Somebody telling you about your breath. Somebody telling you about your hair on your body. All that is not wrong if it's coming from your mate, and you should already know your mate's perspective of stuff.
First of all, if you come to your mate and say, "Hey, baby, you look like you gaining some weight," unless you're getting ready to say, "I'm going to leave you if you gain any more weight," why even bring it up?
Who the fuck
Who
said
gonna do that?
Then why are you telling them?
Who the fuck said
Why
it?
are you telling your mate? Do you not understand
I'm
as a
telling you, it's a
woman
man-woman
into
thing.
today's society what we have to go through? The same thing you don't want your mate coming to you, most guys, and be like, "Oh, you broke again?"
I think as you get older,
Y'all
your
don't
dick's
want
getting
that.
smaller. Why your dick getting smaller
Why
as the
can't
years
you-
go by?
why can't you get
why
hard
the
as you
premature
used to?
ejaculation? Should I
dick
point
might
out
get
all
small.
that
Your
shit?
dick might get smaller because you might gain weight.
What if she
Maybe
didn't
if I
gain
don't
weight?
gain
What
weight,
if
you tell
she
me
didn't
something
gain
like that, you
weight?
can see my dick again.
No, y'all saying from y'all male perspective.
No, I just went
I'm
from her
telling you,
perspective.
What else are we supposed to go by?
your woman's
You're supposed to be
perspective.
sensitive.
Your woman's perspective.
So that what I say is not
if
sensitive.
your woman
Just-
tells you that,
no,
So
it's
trying
not-
to find out. So in other words, lying and saying, "Oh, baby, what's going on? I noticed you've been stressed." I ain't noticed you've been stressed,
Well,
but I
baby,
noticed you
what's
don't fit
going
them
on?
fucking clothes
Baby,
like you
so
been.
what's
He
going
said,
on with
baby,
you
what's
lately?
going on?
What's going on
And
with
I
you
said
lately?
what's going on.
So
Okay.
if you notice that she don't fit in them clothes no more, unless she's on crack, then and losing weight. If you notice it, you think she don't notice it. She the motherfucker putting it on.
And believe me, she stressed herself out knowing that.
We
D?
women,
She
women
is
are
going
our-
through
Checked out
hell.
a while ago.
D?
We are
I checked
our
out.
own worst critic. A woman judges herself harder than anyone else can judge her. Because most of the shit that we pay attention to, y'all don't even notice. And yes, I'm talking about male woman perspective. Just like the shit about you that bothers us, that shit don't even bother you. You good with that shit.
Says who? Depends on the individual, correct? I know some women who like, "Oh, you getting big." I know my fat ass getting big. I'm all right with my fat ass.
Okay, then.
You got some women. Well, why would you say that?
There was
Everybody's
this,
different.
There was this. I gotta get his name later. This was this dude, and I don't usually. It was funny. I'm sorry. It was like one of Drew's dumbass babes, but it was a little pig. It was a cute pig, and the pig was looking back right, and the, like what the fuck. And the little slogan said, "Don't quote me," but it says something like, "When y'all getting it in and he hitting it from behind, and he smacked you, and be like, you like that, don't you, you fat bitch?" And she like, "What?" It was so cute though, but I was just like, "Oh my gosh, that's so mean." But it was so mean. It was cute because she like, "I know you didn't just call me fat," and that's what brought up the thought of. But it was a pig, so get it? Pigs
So-
are porky. Get it?
Pigs have feelings too.
I love pigs. I raise pigs. Don't do that.
So-
I eat a lot
so-
of pigs.
talk-
So to go back to Just Drew's beginning topic, because in the beginning y'all said there were some secrets. So what secrets should you keep from your mate?
I'm sorry. Before you go on, Charlie made some good points, and we all love Charlie.
I don't.
I love her. We love you, Charlie. She says, so why are you bringing it up if you know she's having a problem? That's not a secret. That's an opinion. That's not lying if you are not telling her what is obvious. So that's
Get the fuck
so
outta
this
here.
is
It is.
another
It is.
woman
No,
that's
it is.
stating exactly what
All right,
the
cool.
move me and Candy are on.
Fellas, do not comment on their weight. Do not comment on their hair.
And don't
do
comment
not
on
comment
age,
on their skin,
age.
their age. Matter of fact, don't comment on shit.
You can
See,
comment on my
and that's
Shut
what I
the
mean.
fuck
What-
up.
so let's make this clear. What y'all doing is taking this conversation to the extreme.
Oh, you
because
did?
at the
And you
beginning-
did?
no.
And you did?
That's what we did.
You was the first.
That's what we did.
Because at the beginning, you said it was okay to keep some secrets. And we're saying that that's one secret you need to keep to yourself. So y'all picking and choosing which secrets you should keep.
Hey,
and then
listen.
when we tell y'all to keep that secret and don't explain it, you didn't get huffy about the other secrets.
What other secrets?
The other 15 secrets, the other 11 secrets that you read that you should keep from your mate.
We didn't
Okay.
get to him because we was talking about
No,
weight.
he read them
well,
in the
let me-
we
beginning.
didn't get back to him because we've been talking about weight.
Yeah, so let me say this. Let me say this unequivocally. And anybody who's ever dated me will confirm this. Me personally, I don't give a fuck what you tell me as long as it's the truth. You hear me? I don't
That's
give a fuck
fine.
what you tell me as long as it's the truth. Now, my belief, shit is not a secret if it's never relevant. You understand what I'm saying? Like for instance, if I date a chick that dated D, right? Unless there's a good possibility that she's going to be in the same space with D with me, she ain't got to tell me shit about she dated him. All right. They
Adult
on?
conversation.
Hello?
Hi. Welcome to Adult Conversation. You're live with
Hello?
us.
Can you hear us? Is it a bad connection?
Hello?
Hello.
Maybe, I don't know. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
This is Skylar. How are you guys doing?
Hey, Cuzzo.
What's up?
How you doing?
I was just listening to, a bit of your conversation, and I understand the frustration coming from the males at the table, and I understand, the woman's perspective as well. I just wanted to give something real brief. As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to what y'all call secrets, and I'm assuming y'all mean, whether you want to, your feelings about your mate, whether they gain weight or whatever, lose weight, whatever, right? The way I honestly see it is if you can't be honest with your mate and your mate can't be honest with you, and secrets aside, that's a different story. But we were talking about weight and shit here. If I can't go to my mate and say, babe, are you okay? You seem like you're gaining weight, but, you kind of look sickly, and I don't mean that in an offensive way. I would like to think that my mate would understand that I care about her and I'm checking on her. I'm not trying to, belittle her or degrade her. I want to make sure she's okay. I've gotten flack from Karen, and why I say I understand.
What happened?
Okay.
So in the meantime, in between time, I want to get off the weight thing. I mean, of course, we call us back. We got to get back on it.
Before we get off real quick, we have a couple of women, fellow ladies,
Mhm.
you can candy yourself. One, Alicia said, I'm different. I prefer my mate to be upfront with me. Jacqueline said, I want to know, tell me, baby, straight up, you're getting juicy. And then she also said she agreed with the either caller or Drew, one or two. And then Alicia follow up, honesty is the key. And then Jacqueline also said if it's going to hurt or not, she wants the person to be honest regardless.
Makes sense. Matter of opinion, like you said.
Again, it's a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
Know your mate.
Right.
If your mate don't want to hear it, don't say it. And if you're going to say it, come with something.
Okay, so
You're gaining weight and I don't find it attractive.
okay,
Then
so-
I have the choice to say, okay, I'm going to stay this size and I don't want to be with you no more.
All right, so
Cool.
segueing off the weight. So you said if your mate has what? So are you applying that if your mate has a problem with you, they shouldn't tell you?
No, I did not say that.
I said, are you applying that? I didn't say you said that.
If your mate has a problem with you that would cause them to end a relationship, they should tell you.
Such as what? Besides weight.
If you have a problem with me doing drugs, if you have a problem with me stealing, if you have a problem with me lying, if you have a
Something
problem,
that's detrimental to the
whatever,
relationship.
If you have a problem with me doing something and you know that it will cause you to fall out of love with me or walk away from the relationship, then you should say something. Adult conversation.
No problem. Something that's detrimental. Whatever, if you have a problem with me,
You got to turn it
Turn your
down.
radio down.
that it will cause you to fall out of love.
Hello?
You have to
I
turn
got to turn my radio down. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, you got to turn your radio down.
It's all the way down.
Okay. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, we good. This Skylar?
So I just want. Hello?
Who's calling?
This Rufus.
Rufus? What's up, Rufus?
Hi, Rufus.
I've been listening to the conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think if my lady gains some weight, I should be able to tell her.
Yep.
And you are, in fact, a male. So I would not expect you to feel any other way.
And if I'm my lady, and I love my lady, I'm gonna tell her in a way that's not gonna hurt her feelings.
How would you
And if
tell her?
I gained some weight, I need her to tell me, hey, you gained some weight.
Okay.
Because we love each other, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It makes sense.
You just have to tell them from the right place. You gotta tell them from the right place, brother. Tell them from the right place.
So when you telling her, what is your goal when you telling her?
So she won't die.
How much weight are we talking about? Are we talking about 5 pounds or are we talking about 150 pounds?
25.
25 is not most likely.
Depending on what size she already is.
Yeah.
Never heard. Never know.
Never know.
So if she was a size 6 and now she's a size 18, are you going to feel some kind of way about that if she's happy with herself?
If she happy, I'm happy. But if she's sad, I'm sad.
Okay, but
bring it up.
would that be if she was a size 6 and she became a size 18, my question is, would you have a problem with that? And feel that you need to say something to her about her weight gain?
If it ain't affecting her wealth, she's the same person inside, I'm good.
So then
But
there'd be no
sometimes
reason
people's
to address her
self-esteem
gaining weight.
change.
Yeah. I understand your perspective, though, and I appreciate your perspective.
All I can say is know your partner, know what their triggers are. Just because you can say it to 10 other people, it might be your partner's trigger. So make sure you understand their trigger.
That makes sense.
That's true, but then you don't know your partner if you don't know their triggers, right?
You do. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
So is it safe to say that your partners, as a partner or as a mate, as spouses, whatever the case may be, shouldn't you tell each other, I guess, those words, them trigger words, or whatever the case may be? Because that's part of knowing each other.
No.
There's always a nice way to say it.
Let's put it
You
like
could
this.
say, babe, you getting fat? Or you could say, babe, I think you should really pay close attention to your weight. Same exact thing, 2 different meanings.
I think that it depends on who you're speaking of, the person that you've been dating, especially if you're married. For example, if you're marrying someone that you already know has always had weight issues, you commenting on their weight is only going to be hurtful. It's going to
agree.
serve no other purpose. So you should already know that that's a trigger for your lady.
Exactly.
If my lady lost too much weight, it'll be a problem. She got to put that back on.
I would
skinny chicks
agree.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think women look better with some meat on their bones.
True.
Like I don't necessarily think skinny is in.
Day.
And I don't understand.
All day.
Yeah.
Well,
I thank you for your call.
Thank you for calling,
Rufus.
Rufus.
We definitely value your opinion, and thanks for your support.
Thank you.
Very
All right.
much.
Oh, that was good.
So how about this?
Can I get these secrets out?
Yeah, because I want to move past
Because I want
this
to move on the
shit.
weight
Move
thing.
past the
Yeah, I
secrets.
tried that a minute ago.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's focus on the secrets that you shouldn't keep that will hurt your marriage, like real life shit that could be detrimental to your marriage, your relationship. So one is if one person is unhappy. That's
should or
definitely
shouldn't?
not. You should not.
I agree.
If one of the people is unhappy, you shouldn't keep that shit a secret. That's something that you need to bring to the forefront and talk about, because you're never gonna get happy if you don't address it. Agreed? Anybody?
Agree.
Okay. Men,
Sure.
are you just gonna go along with the fuck ever now?
Nah, I'm just saying.
Okay. D. You know what? Don't do that shit. Fulfilling intimacy desires from someone or something other than your spouse. Is that something you should keep a secret if you got a side chick or a side dude?
Absolutely.
Yes.
What are you saying?
That's supposed
Absolutely.
to be a secret.
These are the things that are going to hurt your marriage. Remember that.
We
So-
know that.
So at some point, you need to come clean.
So let me.
Why?
Say the side piece got pregnant.
Then you push
Then,
it out.
then you forced to come
Because you going to
clean.
have the child too?
But I saw a meme the other day
That's
said, man,
another
all
shit
real,
now.
all
Whole
real
secret baby
niggas
now.
done paid for it.
But
But
who my daddy?
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. So the fulfilling the intimacy desires, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a tricky slope, because you know who the fuck you married, right?
But
Yep.
that doesn't mean you shouldn't be able
Yep.
to talk to your partner if you want to try different things. So
True.
you
And
talking
people
to me.
evolve. They don't always
Yeah,
stay the
people
same.
evolve. Like you would be surprised what may be allowed if you simply bring that shit to the forefront.
But as Drew said earlier, all he did was compliment one of his.
You better not say
ex-girlfriend's
wait.
friend.
Okay.
And he got in trouble for that.
I
So just
understand.
imagine it's like,
No.
And I'm
Yeah, I
coming.
think
First-
But
me
if
and
you
such,
if,
such.
if
But
you're
the
gonna
thing is-
cheat versus talking about your desires, that's something you should bring to the forefront. You
Okay,
shouldn't
well,
keep it a
that-
secret.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I agree with that. I agree with
You should talk
I
about
agree.
what you need from your mate versus keeping it a secret.
But what about if they didn't do that? Should you leave them there?
That's something y'all got to work out. I mean, it
Exactly.
depends how much you want that desire. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it a deal breaker?
Exactly. If
And
it's
then
a
it
deal
depends
breaker-
how your sex is. Like, does your sex suck? And you got to deal with bad sex constantly, and you're like, listen, what do you think about
But-
bringing in a third?
But you got, most of the time, you was having that bad sex before you got married.
Love
And you
can
went-
be
I
blind,
can say
though.
that.
I can
I
say
can say
love
that.
can be blind.
Yes, but
Like
I know
you may,
love
sex
can be
may
blind.
not be your number one of why you're with that person.
Exactly.
But then as you get older, you realize that there's things that you're missing, and that might be
How did you find
a
out?
level of intimacy.
You was cheating.
I was about to be an ass, but I ain't gonna
You
be
know what?
that.
Don't do me
Oh, I
like
wanted
that.
to be an
Y'all
ass
know
so
I'm
bad.
trying to be serious and get off the weight thing.
But what about
Drew?
she gained weight and she can't do the
You know
never
what?
mind. Sorry, all right, go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
go
throw.
with the list. I'm
Wait,
just
is
fucking
this
with you.
folder
Come
empty?
on, let's go.
Drew.
I was coming off the assumption that you know your mate, and I was coming off the assumption that if you know your mate, you know it's certain things that you can bring up to talk about with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, idealistically, you should be able to talk about anything with your mate, right?
Depending on the level of the
Idealistically.
relationship.
However, if you know that your mate is approved, right, and bringing up your desires, that shit, yeah, it's cool. It's cool to say, man, well, talk about it. If it ain't cool, then keep it moving. Nah, that shit can open up a whole nother element or a whole element of distrust.
But it's going to be like everything else we talk about. It's going to be perspective. It's going to be how you bring it up. It's going to be when you bring it up. If you just finish fucking and let's say you just finish fucking and she won't give you head. Well, everybody knows that that's a requirement for you. Right?
Yeah, so we ain't even gonna be in that
but,
spot.
But let's say that people didn't know that was a requirement for you. If y'all just finish and you can be like, yeah, if you're gonna suck my dick, I'm gonna get somebody else to suck it. That's not the appropriate way to bring it up. Like and I used to tell people this shit all the time. You bring that shit up at a calm time.
I agree,
And
but-
don't bring it up in the heat of an argument. Like y'all arguing and you be like, well, I don't like you that much anyway because you don't suck my dick. That's not the right time
I
to
agree, but
talk
what
about
about
that
if he gave
shit.
it warning plenty of times before?
Then you have to make a decision. Is that the person you need to be with, like Candy said? If it's a deal breaker for you, then let that shit go.
But I'm the only thing I'm saying is when you talking about bringing up some new shit, especially shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? You have to already have some type of person like assurances that you kind of know how this shit gonna go. Because if you bring some shit up and they totally against it, right? Mm-hmm. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example, right? About the non-communicational piece. And this kind of falls in line with what y'all talking about. I dated a woman one time, and so me personally, I'm going all in when it's a sex piece. I'm slutting it out. We slutting each other out in the bedroom. You hear me?
I don't want to know.
And what she told me was this right here. One of the things that fucked her marriage up was that she was a nasty motherfucker, but he kind of had her on this pedestal and wouldn't do nasty shit with her. But then she found out that when he was cheating, all the nasty shit that she wanted him to do to her, he was doing it to his side chick. Right? Mm-hmm. Now, in that situation, had he brought that shit to the table, well, actually, she brought it to the table, and it didn't have the effect that she thought it was gonna have. Actually, what it did was it made him withdraw from that relationship a little more and move towards like the cheating relationship, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's why most people cheat, because they're not happy in their current. Something's lacking in their current relationship.
But
I mean,
see-
that's
But
the
what he
whole key
said
for
was,
cheating.
all
But
he
this-
had to do was ask her, and she would have given.
No. She actually asked for
Oh,
a lot
she
of the
asked
shit that
him,
she was
too.
doing. Yeah, a lot of the shit that he was doing. But and at the same time, you also got to think about this. Just like you say, men and women, people have their own perspectives on things. His perspective of his wife was like on a pedestal. He ain't want to fuck her in the ass. He ain't want bust nut all over her face because to him that shit was nasty.
Because most
And
men
that's
don't want
not-
to degrade their main
and that's
woman.
not what you do, you know what I mean, to your main woman. However, if that's what the fuck she into, make no mistake about it. She gonna find another motherfucker to do it. And they ain't gonna tell you shit.
True.
That's why I'm saying it be tricky when you start to talking about talking to your mate about your sexual desires and shit like that, right? And if they not receptive to it, or you're not receptive to what they bringing to the table, make no mistake about it. Now you dealing with an element of distrust because like shit, they want to do it, we ain't doing it. They want to do it, they must got somebody else they doing it with.
Well, that's back to knowing that the person that you choose is the person that you can rock with. I
Exactly.
mean, you should know there should be some signs that this may not be the person. And if you're evolving, that's why marriage rate is so high. I mean, I'm sorry.
Divorce.
The divorce rate is so high because people evolve, people grow, you change your mind, you learn new things, you have new interests. If the person you're rocking with is not rocking towards those interests with you, then you may need to rethink that shit. To me, it's simple.
Drew Kim said what they married.
Yeah, they was married. They were matter of fact, they were married for 20 years.
Well,
Close to
No,
20 years.
that's another problem
maybe
right
they
there.
should have did a compromise type of state of, as Candy said earlier, trigger word. Maybe maybe if he wanted to make love and she kind of wanted to be a slut that day, maybe.
I mean-
They could have slut day and wife day.
Yeah, I mean, because
Yeah.
actually that works because he already having his mindset that this is how she wanted. I have to put her off that pedestal and treat her like my side joint or whatever the case may
I've
be.
had many men repeat to me exactly what Drew said. Like they don't treat their main woman
Exactly.
like they treat other
I
women
agree.
because they don't want it to grow. It's degrading.
Yeah,
So
to-
if they
to
can
some
find
men.
someone else, especially in the, I'm not even gonna get into that.
But-
This is a whole other topic.
Oh, that's
Go
a whole,
ahead.
we need to we write that topic down, Sunshine. We need to
yeah,
revisit
that's
that
another topic. So the other one
What
is,
topic was that?
But just real quick.
degrading, like having a side piece because you don't want to degrade your main. Well, that's long. We can just call it degrading.
Let's talk about degrading your
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah. So
this-
Pamela's on the feed. She said it's not always something lacking. Sometimes some just cheat. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Communication.
But people
is
do
everything.
just cheat to cheat because that's just what the fuck
because
they
it's
do.
fun and it's
Exciting.
challenging.
Yeah, exciting.
Yep.
So the other thing was financial decisions, and according to this piece, they say it doesn't matter who the breadwinner is. Like if you're a couple, you should think as one, and you should be thinking towards your future. So any major financial decisions should not be kept a secret. Like your mate shouldn't go out and buy an $80,000 Range Rover, and y'all haven't discussed it.
Suburban.
That's
I
it.
mean,
Oh, you about to buy that shit?
I
I'm looking
mean,
at
so I guess on that I would probably beg to differ a little bit. If it's not gonna alter the quality of life that you already have, and it's the same as, man, don't tell your significant other what you spend your money on.
Right.
So if it's not gonna alter the quality of life that you already have, what the fuck difference it make? Like if I'm paying all the bills in the household, right, and you taking most of your money and you just doing whatever you want to do, which is
Right.
cool, which we agreed upon, then it shouldn't matter whether or not I go buy a motherfucking Range
If
Rover.
it's that scenario, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you both are contributing to the household equally, and you both are paying half, like you're splitting shit in half, or I know like when I was married, like I paid the mortgage and then he paid the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Which they probably balanced out somewhere along the line. But no, you can't go out and spend 50 grand without talking to me first because it's causing more. It's still joint debt. It depends on the level of the relationship. If you're splitting shit, you're talking about you're doing everything.
Well, even if you splitting shit, if me going to buy this Range Rover is not going to affect me.
Yeah, that's gonna be me kicking your ass. I
If
can
me
tell you
going
that
to buy
right
this
now.
Range Rover, it's not going to affect me contributing my 50% to this household. Then what difference it make?
If you're married, all joint decisions should be together.
Because you might tell me.
So
nah,
if she
you
go
might-
out and
you
do
might-
the same thing, you don't have a problem with that?
It don't.
Do what?
It don't matter when you're married. It's not. You're looking at it like you're going to have to ask your wife permission. No, you should be telling your wife, "Hey, I plan to go buy this Range Rover."
Or I'm thinking about
Or I'm
it. What
thinking
do you
about
think?
buying this Range Rover.
What's the difference
Because if
between
you die,
materialistic and him telling you about your weight?
materialistic.
Really though, D. Come
No,
on.
I
now.
mean, cause no. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Making
if-
a purchase, a financial decision.
If it's not going to affect you, what difference make? And you earlier said,
okay.
why if it's not
First
affecting
of all,
you?
if you have money to go out and make a large, and I'm talking about large ticket items. I'm not talking about you went to buy, I don't know, something that was like $200. I'm not saying don't spend $200. You work every day. If that's the fuck you want to do that shit. But I'm talking about a large purchase that is adding a bill to the household. It depends what you already got lined up. Especially if one person is carrying the burden of the responsibility, or if you're both paying 50% and your salary is not equal.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's say you and like you I'm gonna use you too as an example since Drew did earlier, and it's probably wrong, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. You're using, if you're already not equal, and people get accustomed to one person picking up the weight, if that makes sense.
Makes sense.
So like if you got one person picking up the weight, and let's say you get this big ass bonus, and this person has been carrying the fucking load, because they made more money, you think that's fair that you go out and blow your bonus?
But you just
without discussing it?
But you just swapped the scenario.
This is another question.
But you just said if you work
just
every
swapped
day,
the
you could
scenario.
deserve to spend
I'm
your
talking
money.
about small items. I'm talking about if it was a large purchase. We were talking about an $80,000 vehicle.
But that's a whole different scenario.
So what?
That's
I brought
not
up
me.
another scenario. What's your
All
point?
right, well that's different.
You just
That-
said you were paying all the bills, so you were going to spend your money.
But that's different. What you're putting on the table is different. What you're saying is
I moved on.
Right. Okay. Well, that
We gonna
in
talk
that
about the
scenario-
same thing forever?
In
It
that
wasn't- it wasn't
scenario,
really-
in that scenario, you can't just make a snap decision. You can't. If you're married, if you're in a committed relationship,
Great.
you're living with each other.
That's my point.
Because I'm not paying most of the bills.
Great.
Like when I
But if you're paying most of the bills, it's okay.
No, if I'm paying my share that we agreed upon, if I'm paying my share that we agreed upon, I can buy whatever the fuck I want as long as it does not affect what we agreed upon.
So what if the agreement is because you make, because I make, me and Sunshine live together. I make $150,000, and Sunshine makes $40,000. Sunshine, I decide to go ahead and foot most of the bills so that you can keep some of your money, right? So you don't have to foot. Now you get some type of windfall. You get some money.
You win a fucking lottery.
You
shit.
get some money that's outside of us. Outside, whatever your job give you a $20,000 bonus. Should you be able to go take that $20,000 bonus and go buy a car because you put what you agreed upon in the pot? Despite the fact that I'm putting $60,000 into the pot each year and you're putting in $20,000, but now you got a $20,000 bonus. Should you take that $20,000 bonus
do what the fuck
with
you
no
want
care
with it?
to your partner and just spend that money?
No.
So that's what she's saying.
That's what I said.
I
But he
agree to
never
that.
said that.
I agree to
He
that.
never
That's
said
uneven.
that.
No.
That's uneven.
Never said
No,
that.
what she said is if y'all both paying y'all bills equally or unequally, the person, if you get some money or whatever some money, you decide to go make a big purchase.
You should
shouldn't
talk
have
to
you
your
should
mate
talk to
about
your
it.
mate
That's
about
it.
it.
So as he said earlier, so if your mate trying to talk you out of buying that, then what?
You do. I mean, of course, y'all men, y'all gonna do what y'all want to do.
Then that goes
And
to
just
the
like y'all
next
women,
thing.
y'all gonna do what
Disagree.
y'all wanna do.
That goes to the
Oh.
next thing.
No, we not, because if a man, let's put it clear, if a man tells his wife not to do something, he expects his wife not to do it.
That's the next one. You shouldn't. Moving on. The next one is you shouldn't. Things that'll ruin your fucking marriage. If you have a disagreement and you don't clear the air on the disagreement, and one person just secedes because they don't want to keep fucking arguing with you, it causes resentment. So you should try to come to a final resolution about whatever the agreement is. You can even agree to disagree, but it can't be one-sided. Like you're always disagreeing, but then one person is always the one giving up, and the other person is always getting their way, because that's going to fuck your marriage up too. That's the next one. So
I agree.
I agree.
finding a resolution to a disagreement. What a great fucking show. I'm loving it. Shit.
I know. Shit, we got a lot of people watching this shit.
And then the last one that this according to this, they're saying that past relationships, and this is funny because it's the opposite of what Drew said, but they feel that past relationships shape your current relationship or future relationships, so that you actually should, if you're bringing baggage or dysfunctional shit to your new relationship, you should talk to your current partner or husband or wife or spouse, whatever you want to call them, about what those issues were, so you don't repeat the past.
I agree.
So you shouldn't keep that shit a secret. So let's go back to Wait again. Ain't that fun? So if you broke up with your last girlfriend because you met her at 150 and then she ended up being 750.
Really?
And
Are
you
we gonna
broke
go back
up
to
with
Wait?
her,
Are we gonna go back to Wait?
Just for you. Then you should probably tell her, you know what? Like when you first meet her, right? When you first meet her, put that shit out there and say, yeah, like my last relationship ended because she gained like over 500 pounds. You should put that shit out there. If that's
'Cause
a
that's a
no
deal
for
breaker.
you, if that's a deal breaker,
Because some guys, that is a deal breaker.
Put that
Let 'em
shit
know
out
that's
there
just a
early
deal
on.
breaker.
that's all I got. I'm nervous now,
I
shit.
know.
I feel like I don't know what the fuck to do.
I feel like I don't even know why me and Drew here tonight.
I don't either. No, I'm just kidding.
So one thing I do understand, and I realized tonight, D, we ain't never right.
Exactly.
Y'all right a lot of times.
We ain't never right.
We didn't say that.
Y'all right a lot.
Excuse me, I'm
that's
talking to
not
D.
what we said.
I ain't even bothering y'all. I'm
Okay.
talking to D right now.
That's not what we said.
We having a private
What we
discussion.
said is that you don't understand the mind of a woman, just like we don't understand the mind of a man.
But you're sitting
we
here telling us
cannot
how we think and how we should think and how
No.
we should feel.
What
Well,
I
we're
told
telling
you,
Y'all just both did.
Oh, that's right.
What
They read the
we're
book. Think like a man.
What we're saying is, when you communicate with your woman, make sure you understand her triggers. If you know that telling your woman that there's an issue with her weight is going to set her off, why tell her if you're not going to leave?
And I
It's
think
just like a woman.
maybe-
It's just like a woman who knows her man is cheating. Why is she even going to bring it up? She ain't going to leave him.
Well, maybe we say something for a response and some action behind it.
It's
Exactly.
not. I'm gonna tell you,
Oh, it's not gonna happen, huh?
99% of the time, you telling your woman that she's fat is not gonna change that.
Yeah.
Believe me, she grew up hearing that she was fat. She was told by her teacher. She was told by
I
her
don't
mama.
believe that.
She was told by her grandmama. She was told.
I don't believe that.
constantly.
You know why I don't believe that?
Why?
Because I'm on Facebook and I see that not too long ago they had a 10-year challenge.
Uh-huh.
They had a 10-year challenge. All these women in my age group, all these older women that was a size 4 damn near their whole life, that's now a 9, they get on the book and they complain about it. Right? Now, I'll give you this. I'll give the ladies this. Ladies are better at getting in the gym trying to do something about it. However, age, right? The older you get, your metabolism slows down, and it's
Really?
not
Go
really.
ahead.
That's how you going?
For ladies.
And
go
it's
ahead.
not men too.
Okay.
And it's not as easy to drop the weight that you pick up. We understand that. Now you can go extreme, Sunshine, and say, "Oh, you gained 400 pounds." That's extreme. Candy made the statement that the 5 or 10 pounds, men not gonna notice no 5 or 10 pounds. That ain't what we're gonna notice. What we're gonna notice is how you fit in them motherfucking jeans. That's what we're gonna notice. How you fit in the clothes. And I have no way of knowing that you picked up 10 pounds or 5 pounds. I just know you don't fit the jeans like you used to.
And I know we already gone over this. If it's not a deal breaker for you, why are you
Leave that
saying
shit
something?
alone.
Because you try to get
She
to it
knows that
before
she-
it's a deal breaker.
Exactly.
If
That's why you talk.
It is a deal breaker for you then. So if she gained 15 pounds and you see she can't fit in those pants at 15 pounds, you let her know your weight is a deal breaker for me. The end.
Sunshine, will you date somebody or be exclusive or even take somebody remotely serious if he was 400 pounds?
no.
So that's a deal breaker?
But it is a
That's
deal
a deal
breaker.
breaker?
But I can say why it's a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker for me specifically, because I'm a former athlete, and I live a healthy lifestyle for the most part, along with some other nasty shit that I do in my lifestyle.
Right.
So, however, I'm full disclosure. but every single woman is different. But that still don't change my perspective, and I have to agree with Candy on this. Weight, age, there's certain things that women don't want to fucking hear about. It's apparent.
But it's things the guys don't want to hear either, but you all say it.
Do they?
I
And
don't.
then you tell her.
Again, listen to what you're saying. You don't, but you just put all of us in the same category.
Baby,
No.
I can't say, I don't know your triggers, because that's not the
And
relationship
that's
that
what I
we
said
have.
earlier. If you don't,
But I know Candy
But here's
as
my
well
thing.
as I well,
If-
Candy is not the type of woman that's gonna not encourage you, even if it's something about you she doesn't like. I see her encouraging you to fix that shit. So what she said was, it's still approach. Like if the weight, I'm sticking with the triggers thing, because that's a great fucking point.
But I
she
asked
should
earlier.
know
Hold on,
your
real quick.
triggers.
So I asked earlier, should you talk about triggers, the trigger words, or whatever? I was told no. Didn't you say that earlier?
No, I don't.
Did you remember when I asked about the triggers when they called Rufus called?
No, I heard you say, should you know the triggers?
And you said what?
Or should you discuss the triggers?
And you said what?
And she
I
said
don't know.
no.
I have to.
said-
Go,
you said no.
I have to go back and listen because maybe I didn't hear. Maybe I didn't hear
So
what
that
you
goes
were
back
saying.
to my point. She said no. We're just gonna go with that. But she
No.
said she don't.
I recall what she said, and it was a bunch of stuff going on.
It was
with
a
that
lot
head.
of stuff going on. I might not even said no to that. You should.
I just
discuss
said you
triggers.
might not have said
I've
that.
Do you
said
know-
it
do you
from the
know what-
beginning.
do you know what people
discuss
tell
the
me all the
triggers
time?
with your partner. If you know that gaining weight is something that's going to make you turn you off from someone, you should let them know. Just like if, let's say, my trigger might be a man not being able to financially take care of me. I need to let that man know that at some point, if you can't take care of me, I'm not going to stick with you.
And you have that right.
And you had that right, but
No
I'm
one
just
said you
saying
don't.
you can't use the example. Let me say this. Let me say this right here. There is a big difference from a size 4 and a size 16. There is a big difference.
We know that.
So to say if you gain weight, I'm gonna leave you, right? When you say it like that, that's not meant as you go from a 4 to maybe a 8, from a 4 to an 8.
Okay, so when she go from a 4 to an 8, are you saying something to her?
It depends on how the weight is on.
So what if she goes from a 16 to a 4? Is that a problem?
It depends if she look like a bobblehead.
What it depends on perspective and what you're
opinion.
attracted to.
Exactly, but if I'm
So
attracted
tell
to
her
you
what
at
you're not
16,
attracted to.
Let's
If
talk
I'm-
about the vows. The vows of.
we gotta call her.
Adult
Yes,
conversation.
you do.
What's up, Tay? I knew you was coming.
Damn.
Nah, cause I just saw you.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hi,
Hey,
How are
hey.
you?
Okay.
Good. How are you? We battling tonight, baby.
I'm great.
Shit.
Yeah,
I'm nervous in the
I see.
studio.
So I have a question. So if you found out your significant other, male or female, was keeping a secret about a past life that they have, for example, you found out the lady that you're dating. It could be dating a couple of months. It could be dating for a year or two. But you found out that she was on Craigslist or Backpage
Selling pussy? Selling
to
pussy?
pay her bills and put herself through college type thing / sugar daddy. So if you found out that, she used to do that back in the day and never told you, would that be a deal breaker for you?
Hell nah.
Men.
We gon' rock and roll because goddamn it, times get tight. We already know what you about. You about that life.
You mean if
Okay,
she told
explain.
it? Well, okay. Are you saying that he
Yeah.
found out and you didn't know?
Let's say the guy found out and she never told him that, hey, she used to, make ends meet by being on these type of websites. So
That's-
he found out somewhere. I don't know.
That's definitely a
This is a
secret.
scenario I just made up.
So far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker, but it would be something that, depending on how close the relationship is, something that we really, really would have to discuss.
Being a past hooker should be information that you share.
True,
Yeah.
but
This is my opinion.
But you need to approach it with a way of saying, "Hey, I have some secrets in my life about my past dating. Do you want to know them?" If he says no, anything that you used to do is off limits, then that's a no. But if he say yes and you still don't tell him, then that's you.
Do you know how I approach that?
How?
I approach that like this. If there's a chance that your secret is gonna come and smack the fuck out of me,
I agree with you already.
then I need you to tell me.
I agree.
You know what I
Makes
mean?
sense.
And then I also have a belief is I don't believe you should tell everybody all your secrets.
Exactly. Because you can be dating someone and you tell them all your secrets, and then you're not dating them again 6 months from now.
So if you're dating a woman and she used to be a dude, you know I had to ask.
That's
And
not a secret.
No, that is a fucking
I'm not
secret.
with that, man.
That is a
a
full
lie.
secret.
That's
The
a
views
lie.
expressed
Can
by
I finish?
Sunshine is hers alone.
I'm
I didn't even let me
entertain you.
finish.
Go ahead.
And she had complete surgery reconstruction. Like she has all the components now that a female has. She didn't even do that shit in this country. She did that shit in a whole nother part of the world. Should she?
she
Would
tell
you
you?
want to know
Yes.
why?
Because she used to be a guy. We used to be into the
You
same
was born a
things.
dude.
So what? Okay. So what if it was if she was a fat guy, and now she's a skinny, voluptuous woman
I still would
with
want to
some
know.
good poo nanny?
I still would want to know. Definitely if I fucked.
You done
definitely-
already fucked it with
Can't
your
get pregnant.
nasty ass.
No, we never said that. we
Thank you.
fucked.
True, because let me tell you, it's
Never
nothing
already
worse.
banged it out.
It's nothing worse than you as a man, or even a female. You as a man sitting there and somebody walk up, hey, ain't that Bobby? Yeah, that's Bobby right there. Remember Bobby from elementary school when he, you know, you can still, people always holding these secrets. That shit come out. So tell the person up front.
Yeah, you got that's.
And you die. People, all these people die from stuff like that.
I understand.
Because you don't know who the fuck you dealing with. Tell them from the beginning. You don't want to end up dead.
All right, so I got something I need to tell y'all. Psych. Just kidding. You
like
what
I mean, so Tay, I'll say it like this. For me, I'm in Washington D.C. If you was selling pussy in Texas, you ain't got to tell me shit.
We go to Texas. We go to Texas. What you talking about?
No, I'm not saying you ain't got to tell
But
me
we
shit.
go to Texas.
But you don't have to tell me shit until we get ready to book this trip to
we
Texas.
already been there.
I know we've been there.
So you want to be in Texas and some random person walk up and be like, you know your girl that you posted that picture with, you know, she's a hook out here.
Once
in
you
Dallas.
find out that I'm going to Texas, that's when I need to know.
Oh, so you want her to come up before your trip and say, baby, by the way, I need to
Lord
let you
have
know I
mercy.
used to be a
No.
hooker in Texas.
What I want is not to get blindsided.
Okay.
There's a difference.
All righty.
Okay.
All right.
All righty. Thank you, Tay, for calling in again.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Tay.
Tay.
Did we answer your question,
No,
Tay?
no problem.
Tay, did we answer your question?
Yes, lie. Yeah, so she should lie.
We started that
That's
show
what I'm
off with
hearing.
that.
All
one.
right.
There you go.
I did not say lie.
Bye.
Bye, baby.
All right, so I'm going to go down my 11 that I found. It said, what type of secrets hurt relationships? Number 1 is your sneaky emotional affairs. Number 2, your history of mental illness. Number 3, your history of cheating. 4, all of your baggage. 5, your ongoing money issues. 6, how you're spending your money. Number 7, your struggle with an addiction. Number 8, your history of STDs. 9, issues that are bothering you. 10, your tendency towards jealousy. And 11, any other big secrets.
So that was a list of
The type of secrets that hurt relationships.
that hurt relationships. Oh yeah, that jealousy piece. Like I can vouch for that shit 80,000%. Cause like, you know, you meet people and they like, oh, I can handle this and I can handle this, and next thing you know, motherfucker that lost his own mind. It's like, what the hell? I'm like, what the hell? I thought you said you could handle this, and they can't handle that shit at all.
Did you just say males or females?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can speak
She
for the
said
males in my
motherfuckers.
life. Well, mofos. I mean, even females. You know, you the happiest couple in the world until he, you know, talking to another woman, and then you over there, your head spinning, your eyes then roll back in your head, and you ready to kill every bitch at the party. And you be like, what the hell? Whew, that shit be scary, don't it, Drew? Whole fights break out behind that shit.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
it.
that shit dangerous. It's when body parts start flying. Okay, moving
Okay.
on.
All right.
Whew.
Okay, well, are we going to commercial?
What we got? We gonna go on a break? Quick break?
We're going to go a quick music break. While we're on the music break, feel free to go to adultconversationwithak.com to get your
Skip day tickets.
and also go to Google Play App Store and get your Adult Conversation app.
Yeah, get the app. Get the
All right,
app. Get the
we'll
app.
be
Get the
right
app.
back.
App.
Classics beats. You know that I worked all week, but I'm about to work this free. So you go get the Hennessy, and I'm about to roll this week. You better not fake on me. Don't you know I have my needs? Daddy, don't you play with me. Sending pics just teasing me. Don't you know we'll be all night? Know that I have been stressing, but you can make me feel alright. All that shit you've been talking for love. I've been waiting all week for your love. Pull up, you're my favorite judge. Pull up, can't wait to show you what's up. Pull up, so baby just pull up, just pull up, just pull up, pull up. Climbing on top of me, feeling on my body. You know that drives me crazy. Exploring all my fantasies. Love the way you loving me. Don't stop, baby, just go deep. Keep going. You can leave them hickeys, you know. Only ones that you can see. Yeah. Don't you know we'll be all night? Know that I have been stressing, but you can make me feel alright. All that shit you've been talking for love. I've been waiting all week for your love. Pull up, you're my favorite judge. Pull up, can't wait to show you what's up. Pull up, so baby just pull up, just pull up, just pull up, pull up.
I hear you talking like a big girl. Can you take it like a big girl? I mean, my ego kinda big, girl. Can you take that type of risk, girl? I've been known to flip a few worlds upside down, especially when I flip you upside down. How you think about having one child now? How you stuck in the same position for a half an hour, talking shit like I hate you, but we both know that means you loved it and you just can't wait for take two. Need a sec, baby, take two. Honestly, I need a break too. Have a glass of this cognac, might as well light up the J2. Uh-oh, you in trouble. Guess who just got the second win? First round, I dominated. Now I'm about to come get the second win. Fight it all you want, girl, but I guarantee you tap out. I pull up anytime you want me to come through and blow your back out.
Pull up, I've been waiting all week for your love. Pull up, you're my favorite judge. Pull up, can't wait to show you what's up. Pull up, so baby just pull up.
All right, hopefully y'all pulled up Adult Conversation and got those tickets for Adult Skip Day. That is this Friday from 11 to 4 p.m. May go a little longer.
Lit.
Maybe not.
All that shit definitely goes a little longer. It definitely goes a little longer.
So I don't know what goes on.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right, so look, now we about to get into.
Or can you answer Candy's questions? All that we ask is that your answer is honest and real. And if you have a question you want Candy to ask live, email it to candy@adultconversation.com.
Okay, the first question, I'm going to start with you, Sunshine. Has anyone ever thought that you were weak or a burden to them?
No.
True.
If they did, they didn't tell me.
No.
Unrestricted.
I'm probably sure, yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say yes. Drew.
Yes.
Have you ever been in a relationship with someone that you were not friends with?
No.
All right. Unrestricted?
Yes.
Sunshine?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Unrestricted. What sign do you enjoy fucking the most?
Don't sweat the technique.
I don't know. I don't have it.
You better say your
I don't have a
wife's sign.
pass. Huh?
Try to help you out here.
I don't have a pass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I'm right, the only sign.
Sunshine?
Individually or together? I don't know. I don't have a preference. I like fucking them all. Shit.
True? Just Drew?
I don't have a preference. I just like pussy.
Jesus.
Good pussy.
Jesus.
So with these, can you answer Candy's question? Am I able to say my past life or?
D.
Oh,
D.
now you need permission for some shit?
D.
It says, what
time out.
sign do you enjoy fucking the most?
I don't want no secrets.
No.
I need to know.
No. Keep the secrets.
Talk about that shit on the car ride home.
Yeah.
I got my own car.
Keep a secret.
Call each other.
And I'm listening to my book on tape. I'm going to say for male, Capricorn. For a female, I don't know her sign. All right.
You fuck females now?
They eat me.
That's not you fucking them. That's
they
them
fucking-
pleasing you.
They fucking me. I don't get. It's still fucking going on. So
Okay.
Clinton wasn't having sex. Oral sex is not sex.
We'll say that for the show.
I
as
said
well.
it. I did
All right.
not have sexual relations with that woman.
All right, let me speed through. Sunshine. What is the first thing you notice about a person?
Their body.
Drew.
That's the truth.
Their looks.
Unrestricted.
Their eyes.
That's creepy. Look at all the people's eyes and shit.
Yeah, I don't gaze in the motherfucker's
Yeah, that's
eyes.
too much.
You run around this motherfucker eye gazing?
Yeah. We should get y'all
Candy?
contact.
Their
Like
hair?
y'all sign.
What hair? On up top of that?
Drew.
Yes.
What are some challenges you think the next generation will face?
Gender roles.
Damn. Facts.
Wow.
Unrestricted.
I agree with Drew.
Sunshine.
Stupidity.
I'm gonna say privacy.
True. Good. All good points.
All right, last one. Unrestricted. What 3 habits will improve your life? What 3 habits will improve your life? Just one habit that you know you need to make to improve your life.
Finance, I guess.
Sunshine.
Brush your teeth. Go to the dentist regularly. You said habit. You should brush your teeth in the morning.
Improve your
before
life.
go
You
to
already
bed.
brush your teeth.
I thought you meant
Your
people
life.
in general.
Your life.
Oh,
Sunshine.
oh, I'm sorry. A habit that'll improve your life?
Your life. Your life.
My life
Yeah.
specifically. Oh, shit. Shit. That's hard. I'll skip me. Shit. Give me a second.
Drew.
Can I name 3?
Go ahead.
Work out, eat better, and better better regulation of my finances.
Yeah. Mine would be find a new job or a job that I'm happy at. Exercising every day instead of some days. And figure out how to take over the world.
I like that.
Okay, brain.
So I got it. Find more time to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Stop trying to help other people. And focus more on what actually makes me happy.
Facts. That I like that one.
Thank you.
That's the best one right there. That's it.
Those were good, Candy.
I know.
They're all good. You made us rush.
So y'all know what's
Stop
happening.
talking about.
We got 5 minutes.
So y'all know what the fuck is happening.
Men and women
It's my
decisions.
favorite time of the motherfucking show. It's time for Sunshine Certification.
It's your favorite part of the night, listeners. Sunshine's certification. Listen as Sunshine certifies.
Let's go.
Events Also, if you want your business or event certified, email sunshine@adultconversation.com.
Hey guys, so part of my certification that I have two to tell you about. As I said earlier in the early part of the show, Friday I went up to Caligula's in Queens and hung out with Missy King. She was actually hosting. I'm actually going to be going to Hito with her on July 2nd, along with Just Drew, which I'm really excited about. But I was excited to get up to Caligula's because I only typically get up there once a year. I'm going to do better. I'm definitely going to go twice this summer. But they built this whole new outdoor patio that I just absolutely loved. Like, it was lit. Kudos to them. Congratulations on the improvements. Before there was a smoking area inside. That's why I never invited Candy. So when I see this big old patio lounge area, like, it was lit. So I was really, really excited to see that. I love to see clubs up and down the East Coast as well as across the country making improvements to their establishment, even though they already have a great following. People up in New York are definitely doing big things. So shout out to them. And then my favorite piece, which I got a lot of emails, no emails because y'all never email me, but got a lot of questions and comments on my live feed after I left Caligula's. As usual, every time I go up, I find me somewhere to get something to eat, and I've gone to the same deli a few times, and I never shouted them out. But the difference this time was I went live. I had the best roast beef sandwich at 3 a.m. that I've ever had. I was at Steinway's Deli. To my surprise, they are open 24 hours, and you thought I would have peeped that before because I was probably my third or fourth time eating there. But they were great. I stopped every person on the street because I knew why I was hungry, but I was trying to figure out what they was doing up walking the streets of New York. So thank you to all the people that hit me up that told me I was around the corner from their house, their office, where they stayed at. I ain't tell you I was coming up there. Y'all should know I'm really impromptu, so I just might get bored and be like, hey, let me go do this. So thank you to both Caligula's, again, shout out to Missy, and Steinway for feeding me so well on the corner right by the club. It was a good sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got one when we went.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I went live this time. So I was in there with the feed. I'm like, where y'all going? Y'all going to get something to eat? Next time, though, I need them to have some pastrami.
Only in New York they don't have bulletproof glass.
Hey, it was hot. They 24 hours, two of them right across the street from each other. Oh, you saw my live? You better start liking my lives. So
Actually,
I know
I saw
you
it
seen
after
it.
you was already live.
Yeah.
I was asleep at that time.
I was getting caught. People hit me today saying, we was dying laughing at your video this weekend. I was so happy to get a sandwich.
But are you going live June 28th?
Hell yeah, you already know.
What you going
Before
live
I
for?
take my top off. Adult Conversation Radio Show Skip Day.
Skip Day
So
pool
excited.
party.
That's right. So make sure you call in, put your slip in, crawl in, whatever you got to do to leave work early.
Fucking no call, no show. People do it all the
Yeah,
time.
do it all the time.
All the
Yeah.
motherfucking time. I think I got a winner too.
Yeah, and send a message and don't even spell the shit right. Just be like, I overslept.
The winner I
At
think
3.
That shit was realistic and it was fucking funny.
What is it? You gonna announce it now? We ain't got long now. Come on now, give it to us.
Yeah,
All right.
'cause-
So
Give
the
it to us hard.
the winning excuse was my power went out. My power went out and I was waiting on BGE. Right? So I'm
She
just
can't
gonna,
take a bath.
yeah, my power went out. I was waiting on BGE because they had to come in and get my power back on.
I think I know who excuse that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you
And,
going to
and-
say it, call? Or no, I mean, winner or no?
well, I got to go look
Oh,
at
find
it
out who
again.
is. Okay.
Yeah.
Go look at
I
it
know
again.
it was, so
But-
congratulations.
Tay almost won.
All
Tay
right,
already
so
won.
be on the lookout. If you gave Drew that skip day excuse, he will be contacting you for that. I'm Unrestricted D.
I'm Candy.
I'm just Drew.
I'm Sunshine Aces.
And collectively, we are Adult Conversation coming live here each and every Tuesday, 5 to 7 p.m.
Rip Radio Network.
All right, and we out.
Only place you can find us is Friday at Skip Day. Bye.